Positive energy all the time. Good evening, one and all. I hope y'all doing great. Another interesting conversation. I will be talking about everything concerning health here at VeganIntel to give a rounded version of becoming a plant-based vegan. Here at VeganIntel, I push health is wealth. So take care of yourself. And a lot of times over the years, as we go into the social media era, of course, veganism came, and that was great. And there has been a lot of push to eat better. As we introduce words like plant-based and whole foods, we've been trying to push the healthy version of veganism. And for me, I only allow some slackness while you are transitioning. While you are transitioning, you have to use replacement foods. I 100% agree with that. If you're already eating donuts and you're trying to get off dairy, it won't hurt for you to get you some vegan donuts. If you're already eating ice cream and you're trying to get off dairy, it won't hurt for you to get some vegan ice cream. If you're trying to get off meat, it won't hurt for you to get some plant-based meat to make the transition. But your transition has to keep growing so that your destination is whole foods. Your destination is broccoli, red cabbage, Brussels sprouts, sweet potatoes. Okay? Basmati rice, jasmine rice, wild rice, couscous, bell pepper. That's your destination. So we're going to get into it. Another thing I'm going to do, I'd like to let you in my life. So it's something I do. Oh, I have these chew sticks from Africa.
These are from East Africa, and these are chew sticks. And these are sticks that a lot of the tribesmen they chew on. They use these to clean their teeth. Okay, they look like this. You're supposed to bite the ends off. I have one somewhere. But I don't know where it's at. You're supposed to bite the ends off and make it like a bristle, and then rub your teeth. They claim this is why so many tribes have such great white teeth, like the Maasai warriors. So I'm trying these. I just got them. They seem to have some. They seem to be positive. I'll say that. I want to show you this. This one is called zinnia. Right? They're very inexpensive. How to use is you unwrap them. You soak one end of the stick in water. Then you peel off this brownish part on the outside. You're going to see like a lighter color beige in the inside. Then you chew the bristles gently to release them and brush. Check it out. Another thing I just got some salt. Crucial for salt. Now, this salt is from It's an Icelandic sea salt. It's really clean. It says sprinkle on your food before eating or add a pinch to your water or a smoothie. It is also great for a salt flush or gargle. Use daily or as needed to support your wellness. So this particular salt is supposed to have a lot of healing benefits. It's supposed to be extremely clean. It's really big pieces, right? So it's really large pieces of salt, and some people just take a pinch and put it in their mouth a few times a week. This compared to the one I've been using, the Baja salt, this Baja salt is very clean, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's very thick, like water, like it's wet. You see how it's lumped together? It's a moist salt, like, right? This is what I've been using. This is great salt. So what I'm going to be doing, I don't eat a lot of salt, but I do put a little bit because we need that in our body. So what I'm going to be doing is, and this does have some calcium in it, potassium, and magnesium. So what I'll be doing is using a little bit of this on my food every now and then. I don't use much salt. And this one, I'm going to be pinching bits of it. Let's open it. I'm going to be pinching bits of this and putting it on my tongue every now and then. I wish I had some scissors right here. So I'm going to be pinching a bit of this and putting this on my tongue. As you can see, this is like bigger pieces of salt. Okay. So this I will be using, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. All right. Check it out. Crucial for M salt. No added fillers, high quality ingredients. Nice stuff. So today, once again, I'm going to be talking about bodybuilding. I am working out really hard right now. 67 years old, going on 68 in February. So I got like 5 months. I'll be 68. I've been a plant-based vegan for 47 years, going on 48 years on my birthday. And now I'm taking my plant-based, whole food, vegan journey into fitness. Very good to see you, Sherry. I hope you're doing great, sweetheart. Good to see you, Derek. Great to see you, April. Good to see you, more power. Much respect to you, Rastaman. Angela, it's always a pleasure. My information mod. It's really nice to have you over here. Body sculpture challenges in the building. Yes, Angela, it's so refreshing to have you over here with all of the information. This is adding something new to YouTube. I've never seen moderators with the info. So she's got the info. It just makes it just, Angela is making this twice as informative. That's a beautiful thing. And so people are getting a lot of information by coming over here. And I want you all to be healthy, and I want you to take care of yourself. And what happens is nobody talks about fitness. Now, I had something happen to me in LA. I came back to Chicago in a wheelchair. I was like 31 years old, super healthy, had been a vegan for a long time. So I had been a vegan for a while, for over 10 years, in excellent condition, came back in a wheelchair, and I had to learn how to walk. I lost a lot of blood, so I had to rebuild myself, right? And I didn't fall off of the way I was eating. I stayed plant-based vegan and rebuilt myself and got my strength up. And I got my strength up by going to rehab, and by eating healthy food. But healthy food wouldn't have helped me learn how to walk again. Rehab and exercise helped me walk. And so you have to eat right. I would advise go plant-based, whole food, plant-based, lots of fruits, vegetables, things like that. But you have to also exercise. So let's break it down. Boom. You have to shower and bathe. You have to oil up your skin. You have to take care of the outside of the body And some of the things you eat, carrots with the beta carotene, healthy oils like coconut oil and avocado oil, and fruits and vegetables also help your appearance with the outside of your body. Hydration, so you don't be dry, right? For me, dryness is a problem for a lot of Chicagoans because we're out in the summertime and it's warm and we're perspiring and we're nice. We look nice and moist. Then winter comes, we have to come in, we have the heat on, and the heat dries us out. We begin to get dandruff. We begin to have dry spots. For a lot of Black Americans, we begin to get blotches as our skin starts to lose its tan. Certain spots lose the tan quicker than other spots. So you have to use shea butter and we have to do things to stay hydrated and to keep moisture on ourselves during the winter when we're dealing with the artificial heat. So you have to take care of the outside of the body. Then you have to take care of the organs, right? Now the organs is your kidneys, your liver, right? Your heart. You have to take care of these things. Your prostate, your stomach, right? Your colon, right? So you have to take care of the inside of the body. Once again, this is best done with fruits mostly and vegetables. The fruits are going to go in there. The fruits have all different types of vitamin C and different types of uh, uh, all different types of vitamins, all different types of nutrients, all different types of liquid that has everything, your potassium, your everything, right? So you have to you have to eat that, and the fruits and the vegetables have the moisture in them. And this moisture is your car oil. That's your car oil. That's your transmission fluid for your body. So you have to take care of the organs. But you also have to build the muscle. So that's three things: your skin and hair and eyelashes and the outside, your organs and all your working parts in the inside, and then your muscle and bone and muscle. Now, eating right works on two of them. Eating right will help your outside of your body and help your organs. But it's only one thing that's going to help your muscle, and that is exercise and working out, walking, bike riding. Get some type of exercise. If you're an older person, get some type of exercise machine in the house. The bike that you sit on in the house, where you could be sitting down, you're older, so you could be sitting down and just moving your legs at your own pace while you're watching TV, a treadmill, so you don't have to worry about walking around the neighborhood. Some of dogs attack you, crime, people take advantage of elderly people. So you want to be able to get some type of workout at home. If you buy any type of exercise equipment used, that's a good idea because a lot of times it's in great shape. But first, sit it outside and spray it to make sure there's no bugs in it, no roaches in it, no bed bugs in it. So sit it outside and spray it with some type of mint. Okay? Get some type of mint, peppermint, spearmint, and spray it. And everything's gonna hop out. They don't like mint. So spray it down with some mint and then bring it in the house, let it sit out there. You might want to let it sit out there, spray it in the morning, let it sit out there, go back at around 3 in the evening, spray it again thoroughly, all up everywhere, all in the cracks and crevices, let it sit out there, and then bring it in before dark. It'll be fine. Because they're going to hop off right away. But you have to build the muscle. And muscle is something that you want to really, if you're overweight, you want to lose weight and build muscle. If you're like I said, older people, so older people might not want to walk around outside, Marcus. So I would advise everybody to have exercise, something where you can exercise at home. You do not depend on the gym. Do not depend on outdoors. And I'll tell you why. I go to the gym. I walk outside. But I'm going to tell you why. In the home is the best. Because when you wake up in the morning and there's a pair of dumbbells just sitting there looking at you, you're going to pick them up. By the time you get to the gym, you can already be working out. Having exercise equipment at home makes you exercise more. I'll give you an example. I get up one morning, I go to the gym. I hit the gym, boom, I have a good 30, 45-minute workout. I'll work out. I come back, it's early in the morning because I went early. I went like 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning. I'm back, it's 9 or 10 o'clock. I have my day, my day go by. It's 9 o'clock at night. I'm chilling. You know how muscles are. They begin to stiffen up as they grow. If I got some barbells, I can get in another exercise to loosen up. I can make my exercise even better because now I'm exercising at the gym and I can come home and exercise. If I'm older and I go to the gym and I come home and I got a treadmill. So I might have did some strength exercising. That evening after I eat, I can wait an hour or so. Now I can get in some cardio. So you're able to get more exercise. You're able to make up for the days you miss going to the gym or going outside. It's storming, it's raining. Also, you can deal with it when you're bored. So when you're bored, you're like, oh, let me go and pick up these barbells. See? I got some 10s. I got some 15s. And I got some 20s. You know what I'm saying? So, I could just be sitting here, right? When I don't have nothing to do or I'm waiting on the video to upload. You see what I'm saying? I can constantly get some type of workout, even if it's just a little bit. I don't have to go nowhere. Right? Because you have to build up that muscle. Now, everyone should be trying to get their muscle right. You don't have to overdo it. You don't have to try to be Hercules. But you want to make sure you got a strong frame. And this is very important starting at 40 years old. because at 40, you're going to begin to lose all of that young athleticism, all of that young muscle. You're going to begin to lose that. So at 40, 50, 60, it's 10 years, 40. Out of that 10 years, you need to have some type of exercise program that you do a lot for at least 4 of those 10 years. That's all it's going to take. Just 4 out of 4. If you're 40, if you get in an exercise at 44, 45, 46, 47, that's going to get you straight for the entire 40s. Because you just don't get back out of shape like that. Right? So you need to get at least 4 years in every decade. At least. And it becomes more important the older you get. Because the less muscle you got, the less balance you got. And this is why so many older people fall. Because when you don't have muscle, you become jittery, shaky. You're not solid. Your reflexes begin to leave if you don't work out. And that makes a difference between an elderly person, you hit your foot and fall, but you catch yourself, you don't get hurt. You don't get hurt because you got muscle, your reflexes are pretty good, and you can catch yourself without breaking your arm, without breaking your wrist, without breaking your leg. Most times you won't even have a hard fall because you're walking more solid. You're not walking, and that's how you get when you get older. This is a fact. I'm telling you what I know for an absolute fact. I started working out at 62, and I've been doing this now. I'm 67. And I turned up more and more and more. And then this is the year I'm going, this year and next year, I'm going for the muscle. But I did the cardio and everything. And I'm telling you a fact. When I stand up, when I sit down, when I walk, I can tell the difference. My balance is impeccable. Getting up and standing, sitting down is great. I'm not tired. I could take the stairs. I could walk stairs, 10 floors, 10 floors, 20 floors of stairs. I'll be tired, but I can do it. And you can feel how solid you begin to feel on the ground when you're standing up. So the more you exercise, for the elderly people that's watching me, the more solid you are. And I would assume this is for the young people too. If you're a young brother and you don't have no muscle and you kind of flimsy, you're not going to be solid. Your balance is not going to be as good as it could be. So you have to work on the muscle. You got to take care of your skin and your outer, your hair and all that. You got to take care of your organs, and you have to build muscle. You don't have to try to be Hercules, but you need muscle. This is absolutely, and there's very few people that's pushing veganism, a plant-based lifestyle that talks about this. You have to build muscle. Women, you want to be sexy, you got to be in shape. You got to do some crunches. You got to do some sit-ups. You got to tighten that body up. Because sex is exercise. Men, If you want to really have your circulation going down there, you got to exercise. If not, you're not going to have circulation, and you're going to start having ED, just like that. It's going to affect your sex life. It's going to affect your love life. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. You're not going to be strong. And so your strength is how you're going to do that if you're a little weak. All of these things go together. So tonight I'm talking about the best vegetables to consume if you want to build up muscle, right? And the first vegetable is Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts may be one of the most polarizing vegetables, but when it comes to bodybuilding, they are one of the best. Brussels sprouts are rich in vitamin K, B, and C, and are loaded with minerals like magnesium, folate, and copper. Brussels sprouts also contain omega-3 fatty acids, which have a host of health benefits. They're also loaded with fiber and sulfur-containing nutrients to aid digestive health and help detoxify your body. Another great one is kale. Kale is one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. This cruciferous vegetable is loaded with A, K, C, B6, and minerals like manganese, calcium, and copper, potassium, and magnesium. Kale also contains alpha linoleic acid and omega-3 fatty acid, which has been shown to prevent cardiovascular disease. Kale is also very high in antioxidants, such as beta-carotene and the flavonoid quercetin and camphorol, which reduce free radical damage and oxidative stress. Now, some of these vegetables clean out things like microplastics and toxins out of the body. Another one you need to be eating is spinach. There was a reason why Popeye ate spinach and had huge biceps. Spinach is extremely nutrient dense and one of the best bodybuilding vegetables. Spinach, vitamins, and minerals like vitamin A, vitamin C, K1, and minerals such as folic acid and iron and calcium. Not only that spinach contains several important phytonutrients, including lutein, camphorol, nitrates, quercetin, and zeaxanthin, which have been shown to reduce inflammation, ward off infection, and improve eye health. Right? See, these things do a lot. Beets. Beetroot is a low-calorie vegetable packed with antioxidants such as polyphenols, carotenoids, vitamin C, vitamin B, potassium, manganese, folate, potassium, betanin, and nitrates. Now you need this nitrates because you need the nitric oxide for your circulation, man. Research showed that beetroot has a host of health benefits with recent evidence purporting that the nitrate content may improve athletic performance by increasing nitric oxide levels, right? So this is going to give you men circulation down there. I'm just cut up some beets and I'm drying them, and then I'm going to blend them up and make some beetroot powder. I'll probably show that tomorrow because they're not all the way dry. In addition to performance benefits, beets are a powerful superfood and provide numerous health benefits due to its nitrate, betanin, and are a rich source of potent antioxidants such as vitamin C, carotenoids, phenolic acid, and flavonoids. Research suggests that betalains is a powerful phytonutrient and may reduce inflammation in the body, which are associated with chronic disease states such as heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. Nitrate content has also been associated with the reduction in blood pressure and hypertension by relaxing and widening blood vessels, thus increasing oxygen and nutrient uptake. So, men, when you're dealing with sexual issues, one of the problems is the blood vessels are clogged or have shrunk, so you're not getting the proper blood. Beets is going to help you with that. And so are Brussels sprouts. Men, if you're going on a date, let's say you're going on a date Friday, eat Brussels sprouts Thursday and early Friday before you go. Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are rich with energy-boosting complex carbohydrates. Sweet potatoes have naturally occurring sugars, which are full of dietary fiber, micronutrients, and loaded with vitamin B6, which can help in maintaining good brain health, improving mood and energy levels. Sweet potatoes are also a great source of beta carotene. Your body converts beta carotene into vitamin A, which can help in immune health, eye health, and maintain low blood sugar levels. Bodybuilders are required to eat a ton of complex carbs throughout the day. If you're having a hard time meeting your carb intake, grab some clean carbs made with sweet potatoes, yams, oats, blueberries. It provides 24 grams of complex carbs per serving, and it's an easy and convenient way to get more quality carbs in your diet. Okay? Broccoli. Now, today I ate 3 big old bundles of broccoli just by itself with some light salt on it and some cayenne pepper and some thyme and some basil. Broccoli is no stranger amongst bodybuilders. Broccoli is an excellent source of vitamins, minerals, and fiber. As a low-carb vegetable, broccoli is the perfect addition to your eating habits. If you're trying to cut body fat and lean out, broccoli is also one of the most nutritious vegetables on the planet, providing an abundance of vitamin C, K, and antioxidants. So these is the things you could eat if you're trying to improve your body. Now, I have been increasing my vitamin intake. I've been taking supplements, and that's why I had to take my reading glasses off, because my eyesight has improved. And so I used to couldn't read, like Sherry said yesterday, I was able to walk around my community. I used to couldn't see that. And now I can't hardly see it with my reading glasses on. I can't see it because my eyes have improved. This shows you how powerful these nutrients are. And I've been dosing up on these nutrients more heavier because I'm working out. So I haven't been taking my multiple vitamin once a week or so. I've been taking it at least 4 to 5 times a week. I'm taking my multiple. I'm taking lots of vitamins. I'm taking lots of nutrients. I'm taking a lot of stuff. Sometimes I have to interchange it. I got so much stuff to take that I have to interchange it because it's too much to take at one time. So I have to take this here, this midday, this at night, this today, this the next day, this the next day in order to run all that stuff through my body. But definitely I can tell the difference. The beautiful and lovely Sherry says, yesterday I was able to walk around my community. I felt the tension, but I made it home using my treadmill. And once I get a little stronger, I will use my stationary bike. I would advise you to use your treadmill and not go outside. I would advise you to go outside and sit on the porch if you live in a safe neighborhood. But I wouldn't advise you to walk around the community because these days people are taking advantage of the elderly people. And it doesn't matter if you live in a nice neighborhood or where, because people are driving around and somebody just driving around and now you got a problem. So safety is important, but you do want to go outside and get some sun and stuff. If you got a backyard, go in the backyard, get some sun, sit on the front porch and get some sun, and make sure you're protected on your front porch. All women, you need to get you need to have a gun. So all women, uh, you need to get your FID card. All women should have a pistol. That's another video for another day. But all women, elderly people, need to have a gun and need to go and practice with it. Go to the range and learn how to use it. Preferably an automatic so it's not loaded. The problem with a revolver is it's always hot. Anytime the trigger go, it could you can have an accident. But with an automatic, if you drop it, it won't go off because there's no bullet in there until you cock it. So that would be my advice to all women and then to elderly people. It's 2025. One of the major things with health is security. Doesn't make any sense to eat healthy and then let somebody hurt you in a crime. But you're doing a great job, Sherry. Keep it up. But work out in the house. Don't walk around through the neighborhood. Also, if you don't feel good and you fall out, you're going to fall on the concrete and hurt yourself. So work out in the house. And especially if you got a room that's got carpet, that's the room you put the bike in. So if you fall, at least you fall on the carpet and not no hard basement floor or no hard tile floor. You want something to soften it. As you get older, you got to prepare for falls. It happens. We've been walking around so many years that we kind of start walking on autopilot and we'll trip. The younger you are, the more you pay attention to what you're doing. But after you've been doing something for years and years and years, you kind of just be moving on autopilot. So as an older person, I've been trying to reverse that and then walk like I'm 7 years old and 8 years old, where you're paying attention instead of just walking around, because I've been doing it a long time. So I've been slowing down my way I'm walking, because you're just moving too fast. Because I'm 67. I've been doing this for years. I've been walking for years, and this is how you're tripped. So you have to slow down, and you have to, she won't use her walker. Yeah, you have to slow down, when you get older. And so definitely strengthen up. Strengthen up. Strengthen up. And if you want some encouragement, follow Body Sculpture Challenge. Subscribe to the Body Sculpture Challenge. I don't care if you're 90 or 20. Record your little workout. If you're just walking, record, hey, I'm out taking a walk, or hey, I'm on my treadmill. If you got social media, post it on your social media. Add the hashtag Body Sculpture Challenge, right? And follow Body Sculpture Challenge on all your social media, right? And our Body Sculpture Challenge is very important. You want to stay in shape? And let me show you what the Body Sculpture Challenge is all about, and then we'll finish, all right? Okay, so that's what we want to do. You want to eat right, you want to stay healthy. If you have children, you want to be there for them. And you can't be a good father, you can't be a good mother if you do things that make you check out of life while your children need you. And your children will need you well into their 30s, at least at least 35 years old. Don't let anybody fool you, because in life you need a friend sometime. And why call a friend when you can call mama and daddy? So you got to be there to be their backup in case something happens. This is why you're meant to live to 90 and 100. You're meant to have your babies in your 20s, in your 30s. And you have a baby at 30 and you there 70 more years, 60 more years. You see what I'm saying? You're there for the grandbabies. So now the family has backup on top of backup. Not only are you there to back up your children when they become adults, they're there to back you up. You understand? They're here to back you up. That's great, April. Right? So they're here to back you up. So taking care of yourself is the number one priority. You want to buy nice clothes, but you need to put them on a healthy body. You want to have a nice car, but you need to be driving around with a healthy body. There is nothing more important than your body. Everything depends on your health. That's why it says health is wealth. Because if you begin being unhealthy depletes wealth. A lot of people go into poverty because of their health. A lot of people lose everything they got because of their health, because of medical bills, because they can't work. There's nothing more important than eating right, exercising, and taking care of your health. There's nothing more important than that. Everything comes after that. And some people say God is the most important. Well, what God if you sick? If you didn't unalive yourself, what God you got? You know, some people say every day you get on your knees and pray, but can you stand back up? Can you get on your knees and pray? Or are you so unhealthy? And what God told you to be unhealthy? Because according to the book of Genesis, you was told that I give you every green herb for meat, and it was so. I gave you all these fruits and vegetables for meat, to eat, to take care of yourself. No, you want to go find another book in the Bible after the flood, after the fall, and you want to follow after the fall when you should be following in the beginning. Nothing in the Bible is as important as in the beginning. In the beginning, everything was perfect. Later, everything became more and more imperfect. Why would you follow later? Why wouldn't you follow in the beginning? No, you want to wait till Adam and Eve sin, and then you want to follow fallen man and fallen woman. That doesn't make sense. And then when you get sick, you don't go to the church. The churches in the United States are going broke because so many parishioners are sick, right? Real talk. This is absolutely true. Look, yes, churches are losing members due to health issues, particularly because of the aging of congregation and the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. Health problems often reduce a person's ability to participate in church activity, leading to disengagement and, in some cases, a complete departure. These are facts. These are absolute facts. No ifs, ands, and buts. And it's not COVID. COVID exposed preconditions. That's what COVID did. COVID exposed comorbidities, exposed things, right? Comorbidities. It exposed things that was already wrong with people. And because things was already wrong with you, once you get sick and weak, you can't fight the complications you already had. So that's why some people are saying, oh, they lying, saying people pass away from COVID when they pass away from other things. No, they pass away from those things because of COVID. I had got COVID. It was bad. It was so strong. It was definitely a virus that my body never seen before. Because I was born in 1958 and my body seen all the viruses. But that particular virus, my body had never experienced. And it was so strong that I had to take a chair in the bathroom and sit down and brush my teeth. I was breathing like this. I did a live when I had COVID. I don't know if it's still on my other channel. But it was so strong. And for sure, if I would have had any other illnesses or any other comorbidities, I would have had to go to the hospital. And I might not have never made it out. Because you could barely survive with you healthy with that. Especially, they had different variants. And whatever variant I got, it was strong. And you lose your appetite. And there's like a metallic taste going into your mouth. You can't taste no food, so you lose your appetite. You can't taste anything, so you don't eat, so you're getting weaker and weaker and weaker. And if you got any comorbidities, it ain't going to be good for you. And so in cases of sicknesses, if you're not really, really strong and then you get sick, it could be fatal. In other words, let's say at 40%, you got to go in the hospital and pass away. And let's say you're going to lose 20%. So that means if you're only at 60% capacity and you lose 20%, you're at 40. But if you're at 90 or 100% capacity and you lose 20%, you're going to still be at 80. You're going to still be at 70. You're not going to be down at 40. You're not going to be as weak as a person that's only moving around at 60% because you're moving around at 100%, 90%. So if you lose 20%, you're still up at 70. But if you at 60%, you lose 20%, you down below half. You at 40%. You're less than half of a person. So you have to be strong. Same for accidents. If you're strong and you get in some type of accident or whatever, your chances of surviving is better if you've been eating right and exercising and taking care of yourself. And your chances are not good if you're already weak, you're already toxic, you're already full of poisons. You don't have no muscle. All your muscle mass is gone. As you get older, all that muscle mass be gone. And that's why when you go to the gym, you be aching like that because you haven't used certain muscles, period. It's not till you start exercising before you realize how many muscles is just from your back to your wrist. From just your shoulder to here. You know how many muscles is in this arm? There's muscles all in all your fingers got muscles. And if you don't use them, you could tell when you start using them. Now imagine you 70 years old and you haven't used these muscles. You're going to be flimsy. So look, y'all take care of yourself, eat right, exercise. Health is wealth. Put your health as a priority. Put your health as a priority and stop playing around. Seriously. Put your health as a priority. V, you know what it stands for? Go vegan and victory.